What's up, internet land? We are back with another vlog today. It is me and Brian. Brian, say hi to the internet.
Hi, internet. How's it going?
And we are at the 10-8 Tactical grand opening here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. We have crossed state lines. All right, Tony, get in here. The man who is running things, Tony. Tony, say hi to the internet.
Hey, guys, everyone on the internet.
So, Tony, tell us about your facility real quick, man.
Hey,
what's going on here?
First of all, thanks Airsoft GI for coming here.
Yeah, hey, we're happy
and supporting us. We're a 30,000 square foot indoor training facility for not just airsoft, it's for law enforcement, military, and civilian training.
That is awesome.
That it is. It's fun so far.
Yes. So we're excited to check it out. We just got here. We're still setting up the booth. All this
Literally
stuff.
still setting it up.
Indeed. We're going to catch up with Tony a bit later and see how things are going later in the day.
See you later.
But this place seems pretty cool so far. It's a nice, crispy 3-hour drive from DFW, so it's a bit of a drive. But and it looks like it's going to rain today. But we are excited to be here. We are excited to check it out. Today in particular, we are looking at a couple of super fancy new guns, including the Sky, the Classic Army X9, which is going to be a fantastic option for all of you guys wanting to play close quarters here in Oklahoma. So we'll be giving you some gameplay from this guy too as well, so stay tuned, check it out. And we'll be back with some more from everybody here at 10-8. We'll see you guys in a bit. Quick walk of the facility here and just see what all they've got to offer. Tons of indoors. It's super rare for us in the DFW area. We don't really have anything even close to this.
What's indoor?
Yeah, right? What is indoor, right, Aaron? So, checking all this stuff out. Here's your mandatory car on the inside of the CQB field. Looks like you're not climbing in the back seat of that thing.
Why
not? Obligatory spray paint target. Giant fan. It's nice, actually. There's a good breeze in here. It feels good. You walk around.
Big fan.
Right? I know. I was just thinking, that's nice that it's not going to get super, super hot in here. And then we get all the way down into the secondary area over here. This is great. So you've got a couple of doorways and funnels in addition to the barricades. Now, I think what I want to see is in this back half back here.
Whoa, look at this.
Yeah. Here we go. Eagle has landed, my dudes. Check this out. Big old airplane. Feel like getting your Air Force One on. Get off my plane. This is awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I am loving this.
I don't know where the heck they got this plane.
Yeah, me too, man. Probably the internet.
Yeah.
Big old short bus. This is cool too, man. Get all up in there. Yeah, dude.
Here's my leg.
And I'm going to have to bleep that out. I'm going to have to bleep that in editing now. Gosh, Aaron, come on. This is PG channel. All right. Take a walk back over here. See what's on this side. This is awesome. I'm excited to get our first game in here. How do you think it's going to go, Aaron? It's been a minute since you played speedball, my dude.
It's going to be painful.
Yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. So they've got a live camera here that watches all of the games so that you guys can see everything that is going on the field during gameplay. They just started a game. Unfortunately, this big camera right here isn't catching too much action. But you can see players on there running around as the games get going. They actually stream this live from the 10-8 Tactical YouTube channel where you can watch everything over the internet, and that's pretty rad. So we're walking up the field after game one. What you guys think?
So much fun.
Yeah, it's a blast.
It's awesome. It's so much fun.
This thing rocks. Quick trigger response meant I could take those snapshots I needed to take to win. We could lock down the whole field with super long range.
Rifles in the barrel for me, guys.
Throw our rifles here real quick.
You're good. Thank you, gents. Head back in, get some water, get some Gatorade, get some
Woo, we're gonna take a quick break, go say hi to some people, check out the other facilities. We'll check in with you in a minute. So GI crew just finished cleaning up our first game. Thoughts so far?
This field's dope, honestly.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Very, 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 very well put together.
So I'm really curious about your input, Aaron. You have a huge background in speedball, paintball, indoor paintball before you got into airsoft, man, tournament ball, yeah. So in your professional opinion, as a man who used to do this on the other side of the fence there, what'd you think?
What'd you guys think?
Very, very well put together.
Fantastic, yeah.
That's fine, thank you. Yeah,
Colin?
very well put together. Thank you so
Really
much.
good. If you get aggressive on anybody, they're done.
Yeah.
You just have to be a little bit more on the trigger than they are. You walk up on them, they're not expecting it.
So what do you think now, just in terms of like the layout of the field, the way that it's running?
Pretty conducive to close quarters, especially if you know what you're doing. If you know how to round a corner, you know, get up on guys, they're done.
Yeah, I've played indoor a few times now, and the problem I always run into is the insides of those fields are always just littered with debris and garbage and just like
Super
chunks
clean.
of barricade. And maybe it's just because it's the grand opening, but it is super clean in there. They clearly take care of their facility. It's not the first day it's been open. It's been open for a bit, and it ran smooth. The game was fun. The layout of the facility feels really fair and balanced. Like, I really feel like the only reason why we dominated as hard as we did is because of how aggressive we were. Did you just friendly fire Jacobo?
Probably.
I think you just shot your own team, bro.
Bro, Jacobo, I got you. Good. Thanks, man. Yeah, you're good.
Good hit.
Woo! We're back now. We are done with the game. We're actually heading back to Dallas, and I was just trying to figure out it would be a good way to end the video for Brian and I to kind of talk about our experience at the field. Brian, what did you think?
It was like one of the better indoor fields I've been to for sure. So
yeah,
much
you
fun.
played a lot of indoor, right? Because you're from Arizona originally. Where
Yeah,
that's a lot of what you
totally.
guys get to play.
Because it's hot as balls out there.
It is super, super hot in Arizona, for those of you who have never been. I've got family out there too, so I'm familiar with the Arizona weather. It is not a good time. Definitely better to play indoor for sure. And summers in Oklahoma City are no different. So definitely one of those you want to be inside as often as possible. Which is really nice. What I liked about the field is that they had fans everywhere and AC in the staging, so it wasn't super, super hot.
Totally. There was
Yeah.
like 100 people in there, and it was still like not as hot as it was outside. It was really
Yeah,
good.
and it was a great turnout today too. Over 100 people total, I think, in and out throughout the day. They did a pretty good job of managing game size. So I don't think we ever played a game that was more than, what, 12 on 12?
I think it was 12 on 12 was the max.
But they were
Yeah,
cycling
totally.
games super, super, super quick. So we got a ton of trigger time in. Well, the guys did. I only played 2 games, but they got a ton of trigger time in. I spent a lot of time filming and just kind of talking to people and, you know, doing the work thing. But it's a super, super great facility. That plane, man, that thing is super cool.
Super fun. Yeah, no, we actually run through it one time. It was great.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bummed that it's like kind of on the back end of the field. We didn't really get to use it for much gameplay.
Yeah.
People spawning on that side, it was so easy to push past it that you really end up playing the middle of the field a lot. So I think it'd do them a lot of good to make the middle of the field a lot more dense and easier to fight over.
Yeah,
because
totally.
it's just you stalemate in the middle. Now it's still a ton of fun, but I think it would just make the whole place more dynamic overall. We had a blast. Got to see some people from PTS. Got to see Drew. That was cool. Who else we could see? All the American Milsim guys. Battleborn Apparel was there. I really enjoyed. I didn't get a chance to get them on video, unfortunately. It's just the scheduling didn't line up. But the Midwest Airsoft Youth League, I think, is that?
Yeah, that's them. Yeah,
they were in the booth next to us, and these 2 ladies were super sweet. And apparently, they run a whole organization that travels around and teaches kids about airsoft as like just a thing to do as a hobby, and teach them why airsoft is great. And what I thought was interesting was they were telling me this story about how they were at a game, and some kid went out there, had a bad time. They think some guy yelled at him or whatever, and the kid was just like, "Man, you know what? Like I don't think this is very fun. I don't want to play anymore." And they were just like, "Nope, you're coming with us. You're gonna run with us." And by the end of the day, the kid wanted to keep going and keep playing airsoft. And I think they said he's still playing.
We had 2 of their kids with us actually playing.
Yeah,
after.
we took a couple kids on with us after I stopped playing. I know you guys took in a couple of youngsters that needed some cool people to hang out with, man.
Totally.
Showed them how we do things south of the border. In not Canada.
Not Canada.
As has been the running joke today, because if you're from Texas, you know everything north of the Red River is Canada.
But it's not Canada. It's too hot.
It's way too hot to be Canada. That's the truth, man. It is scorching. What is that? It says it's 96 here, and I bet you we break 100 by the time we get back across the river. Oh man, it is toasty to be out in the sun all day.
Yeah.
So all the more important to stay hydrated. I really like that they were just throwing water to everybody else.
Yeah, they were super making sure no one he cashed out, which no one did.
Yeah, nobody did.
So,
They did a good job of taking care of their players, making sure everybody was in good shape and doing things and to keep them in the fight and keep playing. Admin staff was great. All those guys were super friendly, did a really great job. Big shout out to Cole, who ended up being our spawn admin almost every time we played.
Yeah, totally.
And Cole's a local bro too, so it's always good to see people from our community helping out. I think he lives here, doesn't he? But he drifts down to D14.
Yeah, he plays a D14 a lot. A lot of the players there were actually D14 guys.
Yeah, it was a lot of, from talking to Tony, who you guys met earlier in this video, it seems like a lot of people that came up for this event were actually from out of the initial area, which means that they've got a ton of room to grow and kind of increase their local spot while still having a pretty good draw for large events. So I think you'll see us doing a lot more of them in the future, hopefully. Fingers crossed. It was a good time. We had a blast. But overall, it was just a wonderful event. I mean, a highlight for you. What's your favorite part?
Totally was just like, just the plane was kind of cool. The plane and the bus they had back there was so cool to see indoors.
We took some pictures afterwards, like during the lunch break. It turned out super good with those, for sure.
Yeah, totally. The way the field was set up was super great. So like everything wasn't like head height, so you had to get like a little flexible, which made it super fun. So
yeah, no, I think okay. So I have two highlights. I have one that's like kind of a funny thing that happened to me, and then the second one is what caused that funny thing to happen to me. It was pretty great. So we'll start with the what caused it. So you'll see it. You guys have already seen the clip in the video by now, actually, where Colin runs in and just straight dunks on a pair of dudes coming through a bunker. And watching that happen was beautiful, and it startled me because I actually didn't know Colin was going to do it. I was filming those guys, expecting them to just start popping shots, get some decent footage, whatever. And then out of nowhere, Colin comes flying past me at Mach 10 and just shreks both those guys. They were totally not expecting it. It was good, and they were really good sports about it too, which I love. I feel like a lot of communities, guys would have taken shots that hard, that close, and would have gotten a little salted. But they were just like, "Hey man, good shot," and just let Colin keep going and doing his thing. But as the first guy was leaning out to shoot at Colin, he pulled the trigger a hair early, missed Colin by about an inch, and hit me right in the crotch.
ouch.
And it took everything I had not to sit there and just start swearing on camera. Also, here, let's see if we can get up next to, speaking of Colin and Matt, they're actually in the lane next to us right now. So let's see if we can get them on camera waving. Hold on, let's see.
Do they even know it's us?
Yeah, do you even know?
See, can we get it to not?
Can you see him? Oh no, the glare is too high. The glare is too high. It's not gonna work. Okay.
Oh man.
Damn.
They're there.
Funny. They were waving. You guys couldn't see it, but they were waving at you.
Totally.
That was funny. But yeah, it was highlight of my day was getting to watch everybody as I was filming. I had a good time playing, and playing with the X9. Man, oh, it's like the perfect gun for that field.
Totally. Yeah, you want a small gun because it's all up in people's faces. You're not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like what you're used
But
to.
you can take angles too. After I died the first time, I went back to respawn, came back. I wanted to go see what was up in the bus, so I kind of walked through it real quick and realized from standing on the back end of the bus with the door open, you could actually see over the barricade that blocked entry into the main room and all the way in there. And I definitely managed to glack a couple of dudes coming in through that doorway that were going to push up on us. I don't think we're expecting to catch very many long-range shots because a lot of the angles in there, 20 feet maximum.
Yeah, it was a lot of tight stuff.
A lot of tight quarters.
If you played it, you could get some weird angles on people and catch them as they're running up.
It definitely serves you well to wear face pro, wear gloves, and get comfortable taking a knee and dropping down and getting low and getting in some like just unorthodox spots because everybody's expecting to come in crouched or at like normal standing height and just to come around corners. Being able to quick peek definitely helps. Flashlights were a must. I wish I'd have had a flashlight on my gun. I meant to pack one to put on the X9 and I just totally forgot about it. And I'm regretting it because there's definitely a couple of times I couldn't shoot at people because I couldn't see them. Their lights were so bright.
Yeah, totally.
And it got me shot once. The end of that first game, man, I got shot in the ear pretty good because I couldn't see the guy. And he just zipped one. He missed the first couple, but that third shot got me right in the center of the ear. And it was pretty painful. It still kind of hurts talking about it, to be honest with you.
It's the pride.
Yes, awesome field. Can't say enough good things. So for those of you guys close to Oklahoma City or willing to make a drive, 10-8 Tactical, super awesome. Their information is online, so if you guys Google them, we got a Facebook page too. I think it's 108tacticalok.com, and they're 10-8 Tactical OK on Facebook and Instagram as well. Give them a shout out. Tell them all of us here at GI sent you, and we'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Dave. This is Brian. Later.